everyone and Happy New Year! In today's video, we will be setting up together my reading journal for 2026. For my next reading journal, I chose a notebook from Leela Journals, and just look at it, how gorgeous it is. It has white paper and dotted pages and this incredible cover that looks like a vintage book, so I thought it would be perfect for a reading journal. I'm saying my next reading journal and not my 2026 reading journal because I'm fairly certain that this notebook will be enough for me for at least 2 years, maybe 3. I don't read that much to fill up a full notebook with the books that I read in 1 year, so I like to keep using a notebook until it's completely full. My previous reading journal, the craft paper one with Honeybee from Notebook Therapy, has been with me for 2024 and 2025, and I still have a few pages left that I plan to fill up with the first reads of 2026, but since I only have like 4 or 5 spreads left, so 4 or 5 books can fit in there, I decided to make my beginning of the year setup in this new notebook, and I will just make a few more spreads there until the notebook is filled up, and then I will move into this new one. I don't know how much sense it makes to you, but it makes the most sense to me, and I guess that's what matters. As you already saw, I went for a witchy purple theme for this setup. I have already made my cover page, and now I'm making my 26 in 2026 page. My goal for this year is to read 26 books, so that is what I'm tracking here. In 2025, I planned to read 30 books and I read 34, but a few of them were very short stories, so I feel like I maybe cheated a little bit. So yeah, that's my reading goal and my tracker for it. On the next page, I will be setting up another tracker for the days I've read this year. It's technically kind of a year in pixels tracker, if you know those. And I'm coloring in 1 square each time I read, so for each day that I read. This kind of tracker was quite difficult for me to keep up with, but since I started using Fable app for tracking my reading, it's really easy because I always track there if I read and how much I've read in each day and what book I've read and so on. So I have those statistics there, and when I come into my reading journal to set up a spread, I just reference Fable and I fill in those squares. I watched a lot of reading journal setup videos to get some inspiration for spreads to make, but at the same time I don't want to go overboard and make a lot of spreads and not use them. So I decided to go for just a few of them that I think I'll be using. These two are definitely spreads that I will be using because the past demonstrated that. And next I will be setting up 2 more spreads. The first of them is a series tracker, which I think I will be using maybe even more than just in 2026. So if I will use this notebook later than this year, I will also use that same tracker. I will not remake it for 2027, for example. And it is what the name actually says, a tracker for the series that I'm reading and how many books I've read and how many books are left for me to read. The reason why I already started talking about that, even if I haven't started setting it up, I'm only starting to set it up now on the video, is that I again had an accident with the filming. my phone's battery ran out and it turned off, and this is especially funny because I had another accident while setting up my January bullet journal. So yeah, you will hear about that when I post it, but at this point it feels like it's not me if I don't have these accidents. So now on the screen you can see the actual finished result. So as I was saying, I have a series tracker on the left side, and on the right side is my TBR for 2026. It's not all the books that I want to read, but it's a few of the books that I really want to get to this year, and I'm hoping I will. Among them are A Court of Silver Flames, which is the 5th ACOTAR book, hoping for the 6th to come out. The Enchanted Greenhouse, which is the second one in the Spell Shop series, although I think those books are not connected, not sure yet. I want to start the Anne of Green Gables series. I want to read The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, at least. I also have a few other witchy books on my TBR, but I wanted to limit this list that I've physically put in my reading journal. I also want to read The Love Hypothesis. I know that a movie is coming out for that, so it kind of motivates me. Ellie Hazelwood is the author, and I really like her writing style. I want to read the Daisy Chain Flower Shop, which is the next book in the Dream Harbor series, coming next spring. I obviously want to read Alchemized. The internet is full of it, and I also want to board the hype train. I want to reread Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix because I didn't manage last year, and also I want to read Atomic Habits. Those two are with different symbols on the list because the first one, Harry Potter, would be a reread, and the second one is non-fiction book, which I don't read that often, so I added different symbols for them. As for the series tracker, I just added a few series so that you can make an idea of how I plan to use it. But I need to fill it in with other series that I have started and not finished yet, or even ones that I haven't started yet but want to read. Looks like the fact that I've shown you the picture of the finished spread gave me the opportunity to babble a lot, so let's move on to the final flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoy watching my setups. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to the channel because more bullet journal and reading journal setup videos are coming soon. See you next time.